Okay, hear me out. So hear me out cakes. You've probably seen them on TikTok. Basically, you take all of your hot take characters or sometimes inanimate objects and you put them all on a cake and you explain why you find them attractive. And that's what I'm gonna do today. So let's just hop into it. Okay, so my first hear me out. Bertram from Jessie. Is he grumpy? Yeah. Is he lazy? Sure. Does he act like he hates all the kids? Yes. But that's the thing. It's just an act. Because at the end of the day, he's gonna do whatever he can to protect those children. And he loves them. And I find that cute. Also, he sings. But there's something about him where I'm just like, aw, Bertram. So, he's going in the cake. Next up, Adrian and Cat Noir. They're both on here because I like them both equally. He's from the Miraculous Ladybug show. When it's Adrian, he's sweet. He's a little bit more reserved. But when he's Cat Noir, he's more outgoing. He's funnier. He's a little sassy. And I like that about him. And I like him and Marionette together in either way. I'll take it in either form.
It's been a total nightmare until you showed up.
My next hear me out. Tiana's dad from Princess and the Frog. For a dad, he's so attractive. Even look at him in the picture. He's trying to feed you soup. So protective. He's actually the most recent addition to my Hear Me Out list. I added him the other night because I was babysitting and we were watching Princess and the Frog and I was just like, Tiana's dad. Very attractive. He's a dad, but he's hot, so I'm into it. Next. Joe Swanson from Family Guy. I mean, look how buff he is. Do I even have to explain? Also, his voice, so deep.
This is my wheelchair. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
I watched a lot of Family Guy a few years ago and it just cemented that crush. You know what? If I keep adding them, you're not gonna be able to see all of them. I'm gonna like make them shorter and I'm gonna do like tiers. Hold on, I'll be back. See, doesn't that look so much better? Next up. Cylindrical tubs of paint. Hear me out. I have seen people put objects in their hear me out, so I'm not the only one doing it, okay? Leave me alone. Look how pretty they are. Cylindrical tubs of paint. They're just the best form that paint can come in. When I was little, we had these at my family's lake house, and every time I got to use them was just the most fun. And then when we weren't using them, we had them on a shelf, and they were kind of arranged like this, and I just loved looking at it. It was so cute, and I was always like, wow. Cylindrical tubs of paint. I know my sister and I shared this one in common because she's the one who reminded me of these, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, they're going on the Hear Me Out. Next up, Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks. What can I say? I love a sweet chunkster. And he's also a chipmunk, so furry, so cute, so sweet and kind, and I just want to protect him. And so yeah, he definitely made the list. My next one is another inanimate object. The roller coaster from Rock and Roller Coaster. I just love the look of that roller coaster. Every time I'm in Hollywood Studios and I see that roller coaster, I just get filled with so much excitement. I like the colors. It's so sleek. It's so shiny.
It's an attractive guitar, okay?
And the roller coaster that it symbolizes, my favorite ride in Disney World, for now. It's about to get rethemed to Muppets, which I think is stupid. So I don't know if it's still gonna be my favorite for much longer, but for right now, it is. Up next we have the Beast, as in Beauty and the. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved the Beast. I prefer him like this as opposed to his actual prince form. I don't know why. Anytime you got a bad boy that turns good, I love it. Or I mean in this case, a bad beastly creature that turns good, but it's like the same thing. I still love it, so Beast. Next on the list, the green wildcat. I don't know his name. This is another new addition to the list because some of the kids that I babysit are obsessed with wildcats. So I've been watching a lot of wildcats lately. He's funny, he's a little bit goofy, and he's not too bad to look at. I give you green wildcat. Okay, this next one. It is my wildest take by far, and I know I've already had some pretty wild ones on here. It's, I don't even want to say it, but I have to because he's on the list. In the spirit of being completely honest to you guys, I gotta do my full Hear Me Out list. Okay, my next Hear Me Out is a headmaster of one of the schools that I went to. Obviously, I'm not gonna put his picture on here, so it's a blank, like, profile picture thing. I won't be explaining that any further. Next up we have Mr. Clean from the commercials.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
He's a cute, bald, buff man who has dedicated his life to cleanliness and also helping others achieve their cleanliness dreams. And without giving too much away, the fact that one of my old headmasters and him are both on here, it tracks. At least I'm consistent. Next on the list, Michael Myers, the king of Halloween, murderer of many people, but also of this jumpsuit. I watched Halloween for the first time last year, and throughout that whole movie I was kind of like, Michael's attractive. I know you can't see his face, but like just his build, like he's got a good build. I don't know. Michael, love him. Next, we have Aslan from the Chronicles of Narnia. Gonna stick him right next to Michael Myers, which is not a good place for him because it's literally like evil reincarnate and a character that symbolizes Jesus. Anyway, Aslan's on here. I have had a crush on Aslan since I was a child. I just want to meet him. I just want to hang out with him. I just want to get to know him. When I would watch the scene when he gets killed, I would cry so hard. Like, even though he comes back to life later in the movie, I would know that, and I still would cry so hard at that scene. It made me very emotional. So the White Witch, or whatever her name is, whoever, the girl who kills him in the movie, she was enemy number 1 to me for years. Next, we have Sully from Monsters, Inc. This is also a crush I've had since the good old age of like 3 years old. He's just so nice and so cuddly, and how he takes care of Boo, I just love it. Also, I love the colors of him. They draw my eye. I don't know, ever since I was a kid, I've loved Sully. My next one, a mustache. Let me explain. I used to hate them. All facial hair, actually. I'd be like, absolutely no way, don't like facial hair. Until the mustache started to make a comeback. I don't know, some guys can really pull it off. The mustache is on here not as like just a mustache itself, but more so as an accessory to others. Some guys having a mustache, it makes them so much more attractive, and I just never thought I would say that. Next, Stitch. So the appeal of Stitch. He's so cute, he's funny, and he's a little bit of a rascal, so you know that being with him would never be boring. Also, he just looks so soft. I notice there might be a theme here. If something's fuzzy and cuddly, I might be more inclined to find it attractive. Hey, maybe the mustache makes more sense now. Next, we have Kenny Ortega, director of High School Musical, Hocus Pocus, Descendants. Kenny, I love his work. He's such a creative, and I want to be with that brain. Next, we have Buzz Lightyear. I feel like this is very common Hear Me Out. I've seen them on a bunch of other people's Hear Me Out cakes. I've had a crush on Buzz Lightyear since I was a child, since the first time I watched Toy Story. I couldn't really tell you why I like him that much. I think at the time I found Woody very annoying, and so he was like the other option. So I was like, no, I like Buzz. And then as I watched the other movies and saw more of Buzz's personality, I liked him more and more. Ooh, I only have 2 more left. Okay, the second to the last one is crutches. Yes, it's a Hear Me Out, but I don't want to fuck crutches. Instead, kind of like the mustache thing, I don't really love them on their own, but on the right person, it makes them so much more attractive to me. When a guy is on crutches, I'm like, oh, you're a little bit broken. It just makes the guy look cuter because they're limping around on their crutches. Now, my last Hear Me Out. It's not that wild or crazy. I should have saved one of the wild ones for the last one, but I didn't. But anyway, Diego from Go Diego Go. He would always come on after Dora. Little me just got to know Diego, and I was like, what a cute little boy running around teaching me about animals, right? I think that was Diego's thing. He like taught you about animals.
There are good things we can do to help animals every day.
Those are all my Hear Me Outs. You know me a lot better now. In some ways for the worse. But yeah, this is me. And these are my Hear Me Outs. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Kenny says goodbye.